Yes, I'm at the Banana Doze donation centre. There is another one right down there, but this one I go to the most due to the fact that this is more like a rummage sale as well. They do have things set out, but it usually comes here first before it goes to the store. Don't know whether I'll be able to video. We'll have to see how busy we are inside and see if I can get away without buying anything Christmas related. Now for my charity shop haul. I didn't do a lot of video in the charity shop Bernardo's. It's just that the fact that I've done it before and I've videoed it, and then when I've looked back I've missed pieces. I probably did miss stuff, as I said, even videoing this time, but I really wanted to look around and it was difficult keeping hold of the pieces I'd already was going to purchase and try and film at the same time and not get people in. It was quite busy actually, to say that I was there just gone a couple of minutes past 9. So I did stop off to have a nice cup of coffee and a sausage roll in a little calf. That was only due to fat. I've still got to get it off at the moment. I'm a bit of a bleeder, as I normally am. I had a lot of blood tests. This was the full works. Even the nurse had to laugh. I mean, it seemed as though it was one content after another, you know, what do you call it, tube things of blood. I know they only do it once and then they connect all the different things, but this is a full workout for me, medical workout. So yeah, now on for the haul. As I said, I only did a little bit of video in, but I sort of got some nice bits. I was surprised. I was looking for something to do with autumn, and there was a few little bits. Didn't pick them up. Maybe I'm regretting it now. I got it in my mind's eye, and I put this down, I put that down. I umped hard, but I wanted to try and keep my budget under £10, which I did. I didn't know how much it was going to come to because I hadn't tallied it up when I went to the cashier, but I think it was something, I'd like to say £9.40 I think it all came to, or something like that, just over £9 I think it was anyway. So I've got a couple of little categories, so let's get on. So I always think it's like a little bit of a treasure hunt. First thing is, the only thing I've got in little crafts that I found was this for the 3D. Now this was 40p. Now when I have purchased these in places like Hobbycraft or even the Range, they range from like £1.25 to £1.99, so 40p for that. And I don't know if you can see that, but it does look almost autumny. And I have done one whereby I've put it in my frame and without the glass, like a 3D. And I think I can do, because it's not got birthday or anything on it, I might do another picture frame. In fact, I might do that this afternoon, and then I might show it on, because I've got a few little craft bits that I've done, so I want to maybe club it all together and show you that all in one video. But as I said, that is really lovely, and with all the colours, I think I can get away with that for the autumn. The next thing is this problem solving chart mug. Now this is not for the home. I like it because at the top it's got problem solving chart. Does it work? No. Did you mess with it? Say yes, and then it goes to idiot. Then you could go down to, are you in trouble? Yes, you're screwed. Can you blame someone? Yes, no problem. And I bought this for hubby for his coffees and teas at work. He has got a couple of mugs, but sometimes you want, have a change out. And I just like this because I know he comes home and says that he has to mend different machinery, and the laser when it goes down and things like that. So I just thought, oh, this is good. This is good. Just a little dot. Oh, and that was 50p. So I thought that was all right, and it is actually a decent sized mug as well. So the next thing, now I think I said before I went into Barnardo's, and I wasn't going to try and buy anything Christmassy, and this I suppose you could count it as Christmas, but it is something I really do like, and this was £1.20. Just straighten her out, and it's this Angel of Joy with the little like knitted pinafore dress thing, and it's got like this hessian. What I liked about it is most of my things are like red and green, traditional colours, but I just like this because it is neutral and it's got the little cat. I love her little braids, and yeah. And I just think this is so sweet. These sort of things do tend to, I think, cost a fair bit, so it's a little bit neutral. And she's got a very sweet little face as well, and little wings, and I just like that. And it's got little, like, these wooden shoes with the little, like, buttony thing at the side. So I just couldn't resist that. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that, I must admit, but I just think that's so sweet and something neutral. So don't normally go into very neutral. I had thought about going that way in our bedroom this Christmas. The only snag is, at the back of my mind, I know I have a tree for our bedroom, and it is got decorations red and green, and if I remember rightly, it is mostly, I'm sure, owl related, so I don't know whether I will actually change that or not. But as I said, I will find a home for her when it comes to Christmas. I'm sure I will. So the next item is something that I wouldn't normally purchase, but it did catch my eye, and it was £1, and it is actually quite heavy, and it's this. So there it is, £1. So this is like really thickened glass, and it's got the stainless steel holders for your candles. Don't normally have thin candles, and if I do happen to put the candles in, I would not light them. I don't. I use battery operated candles a lot in our home. I thought this was really good. Again, back of my mind, different seasons, because as it is on its own, it could sit anywhere actually, and put different coloured candles in, like cream if you want it all neutral, or even white. But for say this time of year, I could even add a couple of little pumpkins or little tiny pine cones or anything like that. And then again, I could have even like darker brown candles or something. And then Christmas time, I can put maybe like holly or something at the bottom and decorate it, or you can just have it like that. As I said, for the price, £1, and it is fairly heavy. It's not the sort of thing I would normally go for, but I wanted a little bit, something a bit different. And like I said before, I will have to swap out some things, and I need to go around my home with a basket or something and try and pull some pieces out to go out the home to donate back to charity shop. And as I said, this way, if you don't pay an awful lot of things, even if it just does one season, how I look at it, it's worth the money. And as I said, I do like a bargain. And I keep saying, if I can think of 2 or 3 ways of using an item or changing it up for different seasons, then that's even better. One of my favourite items, and I will need to clean it up, and I think the magic sponge will do this, and I'm sure I've got one under my sink. Now this item is £2, or it was £2. A little bit more than what probably I would pay, but it is darling, and it is this. You know me and storage, organising, I think, and it's a fair size. And I'm gonna take, say it's got 3 drawers, 2 smaller ones like that. And I do like that because then I can put a nice little label in. I must admit, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet because I can't put much more in my cubby, but I do change things over. This being cream would also look nice in my bedroom. And there, and it's a fairly decent drawer, as I say. I weighed up the price for this, and it's solid wood. It's got a couple of little marks on. But I think Magic Sponge will should get that all nicely cleaned up. Now for £2, now I know, like even in B&M, I've seen cardboard things like this more. So that's why I thought, yes, I'm going to have this. If for any reason, I don't think I would part with it, but for any reason I did, and it did clean up really well and I changed my mind, this is the sort of thing I would give maybe just as it on its own, or especially if it's a close friend or family member, I will admittedly say it is not brand new, but then like this, I would actually put toiletries in their brand new toiletries and give it as a gift, and then put ribbon going over and over that way so it keeps the drawers in place with a bow. Now I'm just throwing ideas out there. I mean, a lot of my family know I'm for a bargain. I do go charity shop buying. Normally I don't give second-hand things like this unless it's brand new and it's in its cellophane, which I have done, you know, as gifts. But this sort of thing, if I was going to use it as a container to put gifts in, as I said, toiletries, it would be nice with a fancy soap, bath bomb, you know, a shower gel or bath, little mini nice luxurious bubble bath in there. You could put a small one in there. You know, some of them, because it's a fair size drawer, as I said, fit in there. And I could see that as a nice gift. And to tell you the truth, I'd be over the moon if someone gave that to me with some nice toiletries in. And as I said, or a sock drawer. Yeah, I'm going back onto the subject of socks. Rolled up socks, I was saying this before. I love receiving socks. You know, you've got your nice container there, and then you could put socks all in the drawer and in these. I mean, what can I say that? Stationery is another thing. Pens, you know, erasers, sharpener, anything like that. Could do for a teenager or something. You could even get little notelets or a little tiny notebook to put in there. I said it's endless, and this is why when I go into a charity shop, even if I haven't got the time, I'm like that. If I'm on the fence about something, I will pick it up, hold on to it, and my mind's going. I think this is why I'm going to get a lot of muggy heads, because I overthink things. Some items I could think, snap my fingers and think, that's coming home with me. And admittedly, this was one of those items. But I'm just saying there is other things to do, and I'm always looking for nice containers to make gifts. As I say, something like that would actually, I think, I don't know, maybe anything between £5 and £10, depending on the store. Another item is, I'm on the fence about that, I can use as a gift item, or I can use it myself. And it looks brand new, and this one was £1 as well. You know me and baskets. This is not dusty, it's not marked or anything, so it looks really brand new. Now, we don't actually drink a lot of alcohol. Hubby occasionally has a lager, especially if we happen to be away for any length of time. We're having a barbecue, we might have a lager. But there's a couple of things I thought about this. Either for my table now, because I do like entertaining, and I get a lot of those. They almost look like a wine bottle, but it's either non-alcohol wine, juice. You can get some really nice juices that look nice in a bottle. So I thought you could either decorate the handle and put something there, you know, at the sides, or just leave it plain. And I could have that on my dining room table with guests, and put the bottles, the nice bottles of juice. And as I say, I'm not talking about the plastic bottles. I am talking about the nice juices that you get in the glass bottles. That also can mean I could do that, or it could be proper wine as a gift. You can use that at Christmas or whatever, and put 2 bottles of wine in, or non-alcohol. Another idea I had was a bottle of wine or a juice, as I say, in the glass bottle, and then in the second compartment you could put things like a flannel, a bath puff, and toiletries. Again, it's something else that I like receiving, especially if it's something I don't normally go out and purchase, especially Lush. I get a lot of Lush gifts actually for birthday or Mother's Day, because I don't often actually purchase the items myself. I do like that store. And you can put, say, bottle of wine or a juice bottle in there, toiletries in there, and you've got a nice little spa basket. So, as I said, and also decorate it for Christmas as well. So that concludes my sort of bric-a-brac and some ideas. As I said, always think out the box, especially if you're at charity shops, car boots or anything. I know sometimes at car boots or whatever, you know, you'll probably be rushing a bit more, but you know, sometimes I just hold onto an item and sort of look on the store and thinking, now what can I use it for? Have I got more than one use for it? Can I use it as packaging for a gift? Which is always at the back of my mind. Right, the next category is I brought 2 DVDs. Now, this one, Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, is The Rock. I have seen this before and I absolutely love this movie. I haven't seen it in years. To my knowledge, I'm sure I haven't got it, and I watched it off of the TV a while back. So I'm looking, I might even watch this afternoon, and I'm doing, because I want to sort of draw out. As I said, I'm not doing a lot today, due to the fact that I did actually start off with a muggy head. I had to fast for over 12 hours, which is why I normally fast through the night, but I couldn't really have anything to eat or drink except for water after up 6 last night, and then it nearly killed me. This morning was my downfall, because without having my cup of coffee to get going in the morning, and I was up at 5:30, so I was up a few hours, and so I was at the surgery for just gone up 7, and I was number 8 in the queue, because you get a ticket with the number on, and by 8 o'clock it got to about 18 or 19, just before they actually started doing the blood test. But it's a lot easier doing it that way than going to the hospital, because it means bussing there, bussing back, having to walk to get through to the hospital as well. So it just makes it easier this way. But anyway, that's beside the point. So I got The Rock. I'm just saying I might not be adding a lot more on today, just the charity shop bit and the haul. And the next item, that was 30p if I didn't say. CDs, well, I can't remember. It is actually up on my video, but I can't remember. I think most DVDs are 30p, unless they're a box set. And I don't know whether the CDs were the same price, but you've probably seen that, or I'll look back on my own video and find out. The next one, stretch out my knee, is cracking. Yeah, this one was 30p, which I was very surprised at, because it is, unless they didn't realise, it is a set of 3. So we got Stardust, we got Hotel for Dogs, and the Spiderwick Chronicles. Now, Stardust, I'm not 100% sure whether I've actually seen that one. It does sort of ring a bell. Hotel for Dogs, I'm pretty certain, and I loved that movie, but it was a fair few years ago since I've seen it. And this Spiderwick one, the Spiderwick Chronicles, is one of my favourite movies. I do like that one. And I thought 30p for, I mean, how can you moan about that? 30p for 3 movies. I may actually take that set away to Dorset with us. I know my family all like the Spiderwick Chronicles, so I know they'll sit and watch that one. But as I said, for 3 movies, 30p. I would have liked to have spent a bit longer looking at the DVDs. The only problem is not feeling brilliant, and I did actually stop off for a coffee and a sausage roll before I went to the charity shop, but I thought while I'm at that area, because I've been meaning to go to this charity shop now for over 2 weeks, I couldn't spend too long. And plus, by the time I go to the DVDs, I've usually got a handful of stuff, especially if I can't fob off on a family member who I've dragged there in the first place, as I didn't have transport. I got dropped off by my son, but I was walking it home, so I had to be careful what I was carrying. So one of these times I need to go and look at the DVDs first, especially if I'm on my own, before I go and look for anything else. I think I've got into a routine. I go and look at bric-a-brac, I go and look at it, like if there's any craft pieces, I have a list. Then I go and look at the kiddies things, the books, the games. That's something else, I didn't look at the kiddies books this time. So I have a sort of, and I always seem to leave the DVDs to last because that's sort of towards the other end of the store. And it's also, as you can near enough go out, so I assume that's why I'll leave it till the last minute. Now, a couple of things for our granddaughter. Didn't buy an awful lot. I just wanted a few little bits just in case we're able to take her back out in the caravan. Hopefully end of September, beginning of October, before it really does get bitterly cold. I'm hoping. So the first item was 50p. Unfortunately, it wasn't complete, which I was aware of. And it's this. It's Pet Home, and it's the salon. But you see, our granddaughter likes anything with doors. So that's okay. She puts everything through the doors. And unfortunately, the dog and the cat was missing, but I say that's beside the point. I can look out for something like that. And it came, managed to get it with the little girl. And there's the scales for the pet salon. Well, my idea is she will use that. She'll think that's a chair. It's as simple as that. And I thought, being it's plastic, it'll be ideal for the caravan. And if I didn't say it was 50 pence, and to tell you the truth, if it gets broken, it gets broken. You know, some things I'm not precious about. It is for her age, but I know she's going to like these doors, and just basically she'll be just putting the little girl in and out the doors actually. And what we could do is it could go against one of the units, so you've got a back on it. This does not have a back on it, and it does not come as with a back on it. It was all open anyway, according to the box. The box actually over there, thrown it over there. But she's got some little people that I've got that go with the wooden car caravan I've got, so she'll use that with the car caravan and the characters. So I think that's just a little sweet thing, you know, just to play in the caravan. Even if she does just use it for the one weekend, 50p. I mean, have a look at it. And when I was younger, and even when my boys were little, comics, they're out their pocket money, they used to always buy comics. But the price of them, I know it's awful, and I know it's disrespectful to the publishers and everything, but they are hell of a price, and it's easier to tell. I don't know if sales have gone down or what. It's just easier to go to charity shop and buy books. I've bought, as I said, on sale, I've bought colouring books, sticker books, and to tell you the truth, it's a lot cheaper, and I could do it a hell of a lot cheaper, you know, from the charity shop or whatever. A sticker book, colouring book, an ordinary book for reading, and some crayons, and you could do it for under £1. So, or £1.50, and I don't know. I know my friends' grandkids, you know, I think they're like £2.25 for a comic. I might be totally wrong. Maybe it depends on what comic you go to, but I think they're so expensive. Sorry for my little chit chat as well. The next item didn't come with the person. This was £1. It might seem quite expensive, but it does seem quite sturdy. Then in the back, again, it looks like it's got things for like a pet or something, and shopping. And I did actually, and it's one of those. Sorry, I'm going to stop that. And it will go whiz, and she will be able to do that. We have got little people, and I know they will fit in there, that we have for the little cart and caravan. And to tell you the truth, at her age, it's not that bothered that they don't match. And this will go nice with, say, with the car and caravan that I got, and we got her like a little bus as well. The car and caravan I did pay quite a bit from Amazon for, and I think I've shown that in the past. The little bus, I think I paid something like 20-25p or something from the same same charity shop, sorry. And I say this car. So I just think that's just nice, and it's solid. The next item, which I think is really nice, and this was 30p, was a jigsaw. And it's one of those with the solid pieces like that. I have actually got it on the floor, and I'm going to tilt you in a minute to show you. But what I like about it is each of the pieces have got one of those feel bits, you know, with different textures. And our granddaughter loves and all the texture books, and she loves feeling them. And we've got into a habit now, and especially one of the, I think one of the ones is like the owl book on the tummy and everything, and she'll go tickle tickle, you know, because we make the noises, you know. So I'm going to tilt it a little bit to see if I can show you, because I've made the jigsaw up and it doesn't actually give it justice on there. So if I tilt you a little bit, maybe you'll get to see the jigsaw I have made. Sorry for any jolt. There we are. So it's so sweet, and like I said, it's all got textures, and that's felt, that's smooth, a little bit of fur there, that's like a little bit of leather there. So they've all got different textures, and it's really nice, do you know what I mean? And that's the sort of thing she likes, and they're decent sized pieces as well. So I just wanted to, hopefully I didn't shy so much, rather because you're on a stand, so, or I should say the camera's on the stand. I just didn't want to, you know, sort of take it all out because it'd be out of focus and everything. But I was really pleased with what I got. As I said, it was about £9.40, I think it came to. If you imagine all the pieces I've got and the bargains, I am really, really pleased. So hope you've enjoyed my mini shop with me in the charity shop and my haul. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.